The press.
Let me see your ID.
No, I'm not showing you ID. I'm not showing you any
Get out my
ID, sir.
building.
You're required to show us.
Get out your building. Get out the building.
But
I don't know your name either.
you are the public servant here, sir. You are the public servant here. You're all you're doing is you're allowing your city.
This is the employee parking lot. You're not an employee. You have
This
no
is-
business.
I'm a police officer. I asked you for your ID. I need you to give me your ID.
Welcome to Mr. White, the place where real encounters between law enforcement and the people unfold before your eyes. Today we head to POOLER, Georgia, a rapidly growing city with over 25,000 residents, located just outside the famous tourist hub of Savannah. Here, a citizen journalist was exercising his legal right to film in a public space, but quickly became the target of law enforcement. Sergeant Self, badge 615, demanded identification without any reasonable suspicion of a crime, simply because the journalist's presence made employees uncomfortable. When he refused, Chief Ashley Brown arrived and escalated the situation, threatening to remove him from the area despite no barriers or signs restricting access. Was this a case of ignorance of the law, or was it an intentional abuse of power? What would you do in this situation? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Mr. White for more in-depth legal analysis, and visit WJCL News, the original source of this incident, to stay informed on all the key details.
Yeah. How you doing, man? Come on in for me, please. Gotta get your temperature, please. Sure. You gotta get about an inch from yourself.
Put your forehead about an inch from there.
There you go, that's perfect. Put your items in the bowl right there for me, please. Anything in your pockets?
She's coming down to you.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Hey, are you looking for the city clerk?
Yeah, I'm looking to do an open records request.
Okay. Do you want to do it verbally or do you want to fill out the form?
I want to fill out a form.
Okay, sure. You want to come with me?
Sure.
Okay.
You going back up top?
Yep. Are we still
You want me to-
wearing masks or no?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring this up to you later, okay? Give me an excuse to come see you.
Okay, thank you.
Hey.
Do you have to go through?
Do you want me to?
Oh, he got a man. Who? At the, oh, no, yeah, you gotta take your temperature right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now your phone, yeah, all that you put in there. Key.
Do you want to take the stairs or the elevator?
We'll take the stairs.
Okay, yeah,
That's fine.
whatever's easier for you.
Beautiful building you guys have here.
Thank you.
Very beautiful.
We're in Harlem City.
Thank you.
You're welcome to have a seat right here.
All right, thanks.
Sorry, with still some Christmas decorations. Okay, let me print out a form for you. I'll get you a pen. I'm not sure if Arlie asked you downstairs. Is this just a general open records request, or is it related to a police or fire item?
This is general for the city.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Anything done with police or fire would be done at their offices?
Right.
Or-
I
okay.
can, have them called or bring them up. They have a separate open records request form, but.
Should be good.
Okay, so I've also.
You could just email it to me. That's
Sure.
fine.
Is that your email address on
Yeah.
here? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So generally it'll take probably a couple hours for me to get this together, but we do have 3 business days to get to.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I
Yeah,
can
not a
do
problem.
that.
It's not pressing or anything. Just whenever you can get around to it.
Sure.
All
Now
right.
you want all city employees, not a specific department or
All
anything?
city employees.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
sure. Do you need anything else?
That's it.
Okay,
Thank
sure.
you.
Of course. Do you want me to walk you down or do you want me to get out?
I can get down.
Okay.
That's fine. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
When you have to be out the fire. See the third? Where once you
All right, so everything went well at City Hall. Did our FOIA request, no issues. That's what I like to see. Now let's head over to the police department side and make sure that they respect our freedom of press right.
Can I help you with something?
Hey, how you doing today, sir?
Good. Can I help you?
Yeah, can I just get your name and badge number first?
Can I help you? You're in an employee parking lot.
Can I just get your name and badge
Sergeant
number?
Self.
Sergeant Self.
Yep.
And your badge number?
615.
615.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't need any help.
Yeah, you're in an employee parking lot.
It's not a secure area.
It's an employee parking lot and you're not an employee.
This is
And you're making employees feel uncomfortable
sorry.
when
This
they walk inside the building. So,
This parking lot is not a secured area.
okay.
It's public property.
Okay.
It might be only for employee parking. I'm not parking in here. My car is not parked in here. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story.
Well, this is for employees. You're not an employee, and you're making
It's employees parking,
Listen
sir.
to me. You're making our employees feel uncomfortable when they come in and out from their vehicles. So that's where the problem is.
I understand what I don't understand what you're saying, because how would I make somebody feel uncomfortable? I don't understand.
Because you're not an employee and you're in an employee parking lot, and you're making the employees feel uncomfortable. The female employees that are
This is an employee parking lot, like you said. I'm not parking. I'm a journalist exercising my freedom of press right in a public area. This is public. Like if I was behind those gates over there behind you, that would be a restricted area. Do you suspect me of committing a crime, sir?
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have your ID on you?
Sir, I need to know if you're suspecting me of committing a crime first.
I'm a police officer. I asked you for your ID. I need you to give me your ID.
Sir, with all due respect, sir, can I speak to another supervisor? I understand that you're a sergeant, but I do not.
I am the supervisor here.
I understand, but then you should know as a supervisor, sir, that unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime in the state of Georgia, you cannot lawfully demand my ID from me.
Okay, what I told you was you're making employees feel uncomfortable. I've asked you for your ID. You're on
That's not a
public
crime,
property.
sir. That's not a crime. I'm asking, you should know that in Georgia, you have to have reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime that's been committed, sir. I just told you I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity.
Yeah, and you're being
Freedom of
suspicious.
press.
You're not. You don't belong in this parking lot. You're a
Suspicious
person.
is not a crime, sir. Suspicion is not a crime. You know that, Sergeant. Come on, you know. Suspicion is not a crime.
Okay, let me see your driver's license, please, or an ID.
Sir, I don't have a legal obligation to give you a driver's license or an ID, sir. I don't understand. Am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained. You can keep on walking.
Okay. If I'm not being detained, I'm going to continue about my business, sir.
We're not going to do it here.
I'm an independent journalist.
You're not gonna do it in the parking lot.
Who are you, sir?
You're not, I'm the chief of police.
You're the chief of police. Can I get your name?
You can look it up on the internet if you're that smart.
But why would I have to look it up on the internet, sir?
What's your name?
Where's the professionalism?
What's your name?
Where's the
Where's the
professionalism?
professionalism? My sergeant asked you for a
My
driver's
first
license.
if you tell me your name and identify yourself.
We're not making tits for tats. This is the employee parking lot. You're not an employee. You have no business.
This is I'm not parking here.
This is the employee parking
Is this
lot.
fenced off? Look, I want to make it very clear. It's not a fenced off area.
Let me make it very clear. This is an employee parking lot.
There's no trespassing signs or anything like that,
Okay.
sir. I'm not breaking the law, sir.
No, you're not.
I'm actually engaged in a constitutionally protected activity,
Okay.
and I feel like you're trying to bully me along with your sergeant. And sir, who are you? Who are you, sir?
He's one of my employees.
Okay, one of your employees. I feel like all three of you are trying to bully me and trying to exert authority over me that you don't have. Demanding ID. Your sergeant doesn't understand that he cannot demand ID lawfully
Okay, why are you in my parking lot?
unless he has reasonable,
in my parking
articulable
lot?
suspicion I've committed a
Why are
crime.
you in my parking lot?
That's a failure. That's a failure on your part, sir. You're supposed to educate your employees, correct?
Why are you in my parking lot?
They should know I'm working. Like I told your sergeant, I'm not just not answering questions. I cannot answer questions, but I'm answering. I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story on the city. I was inside doing a FOIA request.
No.
Yes, I was.
Tag numbers and everything like that.
Who says I'm recording anybody's? And plus, it's public information. You guys run tags all day. People drive around all day in the city with tags on. It's not like any private information. Do I have a database where I can look up people? Come on, you gotta think logically here. I don't have a database where I can just type in somebody's, license plate and figure out who they are. Let's be
I'm
real.
going to ask you to leave.
Are you ordering me to leave?
I'm ordering you
under
to
threat
leave.
of arrest, sir?
I'm ordering you. This is the third time I've told you to leave my parking lot.
I'm gonna go on a public sidewalk and I'm gonna continue to record. I'm gonna continue to record your parking lot and I'm gonna hit you up with civil litigation over this, just so you know, because you're violating a constitutionally protected activity. And in this small town here, you might think that you're gonna get away with it, but you're not. I'm telling you right now, Chief. And I don't know your name, but
I don't know your name either.
you are the public servant here, sir. You are the public servant here. All you're doing is you're allowing your city, you're portraying your city in a negative light.
Okay.
For the world to see. Remember that.
Okay.
Remember I told you that, Chief.
Yes, sir.
So this is a public sidewalk, correct? This is a public sidewalk, make sure. You guys are nothing but a bunch of bullies. You're not gonna get my ID. You're not gonna get my ID. And I'm gonna start civil litigation against you. Crazy. trespassed me from an open parking lot, not restricted area or anything. Let's go catch up with them. Can I be trespassed from this sidewalk where it's right in front of the parking lot? Ridiculous. Chief, I want to submit a complaint. Chief, I want to submit a complaint. You're not getting away with this one. You might get away with them. You might get away with them normally on a regular basis, but not today. I want to submit a complaint. So I go inside to do that, or
Get him a complaint form. We'll get your complaint form.
Public insurance.
I need your names. It is your policy to give me your name. Who do I know I'm filing a complaint against?
I'll let you figure it out.
Oh, I got to figure it out. That's real
You know
professional.
everything else.
That's real professional.
Go ahead.
Nah, you can go ahead.
You're
You
not
can go
walking in
ahead.
front of me. You're behind me. Okay. You want to file a complaint?
You guys are the ones that are being aggressive here. You're not walking behind me.
Walk about a flagpole and he'll go get you a...
I will. Don't worry about it.
report.
I will. What's your name? I need to file a complaint against you.
Chief Ashley Brown.
Chief Ashley Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And your name, sir? Be professional. Come on. Is it really that serious? You're not making yourself look good here. I'm just asking you for your name. Your name, sir?
I'll wait for you to get over here so you can hear me.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Your name, sir?
Heintzman,
Heintzman? And do you have a badge number, Heintzman?
654.
654? Thanks.
You'll get a report. So you can file a complaint.
Yeah, I know you don't care, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Then comes civil litigation, Chief. Then comes civil litigation. Because I was trespassing in your parking lot. That's a public parking lot.
Hey, we're not going to debate it. You want to file a complaint? It's about to get
You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. Let's make that clear.
Oh, you're trying to tell me what...
You don't tell me what to do. So you're the public servant here.
If you want to file the complaint.
I do want to
here,
file a
we'll get you
complaint.
for it.
You can go get it. I'm not stopping you. You guys have a bad attitude. Especially you, Sergeant. You came over here trying to threaten me with my ID. You got a bad attitude, man.
That's
You got to
a
learn. You got to learn Georgia state law.
That's your matter of opinion.
So, do you understand that under Georgia state law, you cannot demand ID from law-abiding citizens, sir? Do you understand that or not? Was that on the sergeant's exam, or was it? Maybe I'll put a suggestion in that should be on the sergeant's exam. When you can and cannot identify a law-abiding citizen. Fill it out.
You don't need to...
I can fill it out here.
No.
This is a public lobby. You're going to kick me out of a public lobby too, Chief?
Oh, fill it out then.
All right,
wanna
thank
fill it
you.
out?
Excuse me.
You need to borrow your pen too, or?
Excuse me.
You can't record while you're in here.
Why can't I record while I'm in here? I have a constitutional right to film the police in the course of their duty, sir. Is this department so uneducated and so inept at their job that it must be from the top down? Because your sergeant doesn't know when he can legally identify somebody, and you're telling me I can't film in a police lobby? Mm-hmm. Yes, I sure can. I can film in a police lobby. It's my constitutional right. I have freedom of press in this country, sir. What country do you think you live in?
Are you with the press?
Yes, I'm with the press.
Let me see your ID.
No, I'm not showing you
Get out.
ID. I'm not showing you any
Get out my
ID, sir.
building.
You're required to show us.
Get out your building. Get out the building. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Yeah, no problem. How do I file the complaint? If I complaint form too when I'm done?
Once you're done, I'll do it.
Okay, and do I get like a receipt number or something like that? There's no receipt number for your complaints?
No.
You don't get...
But you'll have it recorded. So.
Oh, yeah, I will. You're right. You're right. What a bunch of clowns. Pooler Police Department. Clowns. We're going to fill out this complaint on Ashley Brown, the chief of police. Who investigates the chief of police? Crazy. All right, guys, so we just filled out our Pooler Police Department citizen written complaint form.
All done?
Yeah, right here it says all parties filing a formal written complaint are entitled to receive a copy of the original statement free of charge. So I would like it if a receiving supervisor can sign right there and give me a copy as it's stated on the form. You guys are a bunch of bullies. Abuse of authority. You know what? I want to do a public records request too. Let's find out how much money you guys are making abusing your authority. How much tax dollars you've taken from everyone.
Got a bunch of buses. Me, Captain,
Can you make a copy of that for me?
and David are all down here.
You said an open records request?
Yep. Some police records over here.
I can get her to do one.
So funny.
Do we have a open
They don't
records request
want me recording, but there's cameras in here. Ridiculous. The irony.
Here's your open records request if you want to fill it out. It'll tell you how to do that, and here's your copy, okay?
Okay. My copy.
Yep.
Will you guys allow me to do it here? I don't understand what's the big deal.
Not if you're recording.
But where's the signs that says I can't record in here? Where's the law?
We don't have to have signs.
You sure do. This is a constitutionally protected activity.
You
That's
can't
what this
record
is.
it. As soon as you pass through that doorway, you're now private property to the
It's
city of
public
Pooler.
property.
There's sensitive information in both of these windows that can be called on video, so you can't record in there.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sure thing. If I went in there with a spy camera or my sunglasses that record, it wouldn't be an issue. But these guys are just looking for a reason to lock me up, so we're not going to push it. But you know, we'll put them in the court of public opinion. Let's fill out this open records request. Yep. So what I'm requesting is all police department employees' names, titles, and salaries.
Okay.
Can I get a copy of that too?
It'll be sent to who does our open records request. And you didn't finish filling the form out. It requires an address at the top.
No, I don't have to put an address.
And your complaint not going to be accepted. You didn't fill the form out correctly.
No. That's not how it works. Bring the chief out here.
Is how it
You're
works.
allowed to do an anonymous complaint.
Okay. You did not make it anonymous. Because you
It
put your
doesn't
name and phone number
matter.
on there?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you that the complaint's not valid.
It doesn't matter. I
Because
want
you
to
didn't
speak to the
fill it out.
chief.
No.
I want to speak to the chief.
Chief's not here. You got me. I'm the one accepting the complaint.
You're accepting the complaint on yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you that you didn't fill the form out correctly. So
You can submit a complaint anonymously.
let me explain to you how something simple here. Anonymous would mean you didn't put your name and phone number. So you took the anonymous part out.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, whatever.
Certain
Like,
parts of it can be
okay.
certain parts of
All
it can be
right.
anonymous.
Are you done?
I don't have to
Get
get
it,
I don't
get
have
it.
to give you my name.
All right.
I don't have to give you my address.
You don't. But
You're just being difficult.
Okay.
Sergeant, a little bit of de-escalation training will take you a long way. You need to learn. I understand you learned from your chief, who's also a bully and a tyrant, but you need to learn. Don't talk to people that way. You understand?
all right. Have a safe day. Okay.
Yeah. Tyrant. Crazy. These guys looking for any reason to lock me up. I know you didn't get involved really, but a little bit of de-escalation training goes a long way. There's no one was breaking any laws here. No one was doing anything wrong. I told you what was my purpose here. I didn't have to tell you that. I didn't have to tell you anything. I could have remained silent. I told you I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. There's no need for any of this. You guys want to escalate the situation. Are you a detective or a sergeant?
I'm just an employee, man.
You're just an employee? Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully you'll see. You'll see. This behavior is going to be put on display for the world to see. And I know you didn't say much while you were here, which is probably the smartest move, but your department's going to be under major public scrutiny. So maybe things can change going forward. That's the whole point. Hopefully you guys can get some education and learn that you can't bully people on the street.
Thank you for watching until the end of the video. The incident in Pooler, Georgia is a clear example of the importance of understanding your rights as a citizen when dealing with law enforcement. At a public area near Pooler City Hall, a citizen journalist was exercising his First Amendment right to film in public. However, Sergeant Self, badge 615, quickly approached and demanded identification without any legal justification. When the cameraman refused, Chief Ashley Brown stepped in and attempted to force him to leave the area, despite the fact fact that there were no signs or barriers indicating restricted access. What makes this case so controversial? Do police officers actually have the authority to demand a citizen's ID without reasonable suspicion of a crime? This is yet another example of how a lack of legal knowledge can leave citizens vulnerable to unlawful orders from law enforcement. You are not required to provide ID unless law enforcement has a legitimate legal reason to investigate you for a specific crime. Filming in public spaces is completely legal, and police cannot force you to stop unless there is a clearly defined law prohibiting it. If approached by police, stay calm, record the interaction, and ask them to cite the specific law that justifies their request. What's your opinion on this situation? Was this a misunderstanding of the law or an outright abuse of power? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to Mr. White's channel for more real-life legal analysis.